G'day guys, welcome to another video. We are out here at my house. JZX90's off the hoist, but not for long. Nick is here and he's doing some work on one of your guys' Thrifty Z's. You guys hit him up. Look up Frosty Mechanical or K-Swap Garage if you want any work from Nick. Does anybody have the hookup or anything to rebuild wheels? These are the wheels that are going to be going on Wifey's 8.6, which isn't here right now. But I want to have these rebuilt with a slightly bigger lip, cleaned up, repainted a nice red because she wants the red center. That's Wifey's dream wheel for her 8.6. We just need them a bit wider. They are a welded center, but they're obviously a 3-piece with a welded center. Go for it, Nick. So Nick's doing a full house GK Tech kit on this Z. Essentially, where's that all this stuff here? Nick's got himself set up, very organized. But this is a full house basic from zero to hero GK Tech setup for a 350Z. And I think we've done this in the past on the page on this channel. But what we're gonna do is, Nick's never done it before. I have to go inside and edit. I want to put a time lapse and a timer on Nick and see how he goes. Obviously he's been playing my 370Z, so he's got a bit of a head start with what to do, etc. But this really is a zero to hero transformation on a 350Z. When you buy, I think it's about 2 grand's worth of stuff, maybe not even, to basically take your 350 from a, you know, very basic car to a very, very driftable car. And it's already a manual 350Z. Probably needs to run some smaller wheels, especially on the front, to take advantage of all the lock he's about to have. But other than that, she's got to be a spicy little setup. The other thing too is can't think of it right now. Oh, so he's got the new GK Tech weld-on handbrake bracket. So I've never seen them before, so that's going to be interesting for me to see and to be able to show you guys. Another thing turned up, obviously, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, Band Brothers, everything rocked up, and then also my Tommy sump turned up for the JZX90. So day by day, all the pieces are starting to arrive for the JZX90. Got a handful of things left to arrive. Obviously the turbo core, hopefully here today. And then just a few more pieces I'm waiting to come in for us to be able to fab the whole exhaust, which guys, we're working with some really rad partners coming up now that are going to be just leveling up my ability to sort of make things. And with Nick's help and other mates that are fabricators and whatnot, I should be able to get decently fabricating myself and be able to take you guys along for the ride. Because you've seen me weld in the past. Like, I can weld a little bit, but I just don't know enough, and I really need to try and soak up that information. And this is going to be a baptism of fire. I'm glad I've got the test pieces that we can definitely do some test stuff on. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Anyway, I'm going to set a time lapse up and see how Nick goes.
Let's get ripping.
How long do you reckon? What's your guesstimate on this?
Including the rack chop, or because we've got to chop the rack mounts and...
Oh, you got to do all that as well. Shouldn't be too bad on a steel one.
I'm hoping by the end of today.
Yeah.
If not,
so maybe like a 5-hour, 6-hour.
Maybe 6 hours, 7 hours.
Yeah, because there is a bit of setup. Even just putting the arms together right now. I probably should have told you that, so you could have done it last night. But you know, just getting that stuff in, and yeah, like I said, he's going to do the rack out and get onto. He's going to move the rack forward on this car as well. So she's going to be a ripper. Have fun.
Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? No one can save us from keeping clear. I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna lose you now. 'Cause there is only one thing on my mind. Hey, 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 I just wanna
Okay, battery stopped, but Nick's in the fab room, the U-Butte fab room. How good is it, Bart? I'm pretty stoked on it. Got the wheels. I'm gonna have to cover the wheels when I'm welding and stuff and sparking, because the last thing I want is sparky things on that, and expensive. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. Anyway, he's done a lot of stuff you've seen in the background there, but he's just onto the rack forward on Z. So this was a game changer on my Z, and I think it's going to be a game changer obviously on the 370Z, which people saw in yesterday's vlog. But then, yeah, obviously doing it to this guy's as well.
The easy way to go. The rack spaces are good if you can't get to this or know anyone to do this, but yeah,
no, this is by far the way to go.
You blow out racks like no tomorrow with the space.
Yeah, they're not. It's not too bad with Z's. With S chassis, bending racks is a big issue, and like you have to, without a doubt, do this on S chassis. Like the offset spaces will last, you know, a couple of events. Especially if you drive it hard, you forget it. Don't worry about it. Like this, yeah, there you go. So you do need rack forward on any car. Hit up K-Spot Garage, guys. Put the name here. I think here maybe I'll put it there. Anyway, I'll get the time lapses going again. While he's doing that, I'm going ahead and closing in more of my garage area. Found some material that was left over from when the guy obviously did some of this. But the game I'm trying to play is I'm going to enclose a lot more of my garage. So I'm going to enclose more of it up there, enclose it all up here, and start enclosing a bit of the front and here as well, for not only weather but for security as well, because now the car's sitting up a bit high. You can sort of see it over our back fence a little bit, so I'm going to yeah, enclose that all off so you really can't see it, and it'll obviously help tremendously with weather as well. So yeah, if you see me in the background drilling and grinding, that's what I'm doing in the background while he's smashing out this 350Z. Anyway, I'm gonna crank the music back on and go into a bit more of a time lapse. I'll keep you guys up to date. We are back. Time lapse. Lost another battery. Not lose another battery. Battery went flat. So rack forward job is done. Unfortunately, Nick's been caught out by having a family. Happens to me all the time. Them having their needs and wants and all that sort of stuff. And It's just part of being a guy with kids. I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos probably do have your own families, so I see my age group and people that watch. And while I'm mentioning that, there's a lot of people still that watch my video that aren't subscribed, so definitely subscribe. I think it's like 60-40, like 60% of you subscribe, 40% aren't, so definitely do that. In better news, Nick's obviously been smashing this out, but he has to take off in a sec. And we've had a really good delivery day. Obviously, you know that in the last video, all this stuff turned up, but what else has just turned up? It's pretty cool because like a lot of these people I'm working with all work together anyway. So Fat Lip do these 3D printed things that come with this whole kit from Ben Brothers. But what they did do, so I think I mentioned to you guys about, is they have made me up a 3D printed gear boot for my A86, which I am freaking pumped on, man. He actually made up two because he wasn't quite sure about the inner diameter. Anything custom like this, guys, please hit up the guys from Fat Lip. There it is, Fat Lip Collective. I'll leave a name here. Go check them out because they just do some super cool stuff. And honestly, I'm like, it's just one of those things that I need it to finish off the interior, and it's just so cool. And so many of us have issues when we have converted cars, or we've gone auto to manual and we can't find a manual center, which are things you just can't find and get easily. So, you know, being able to work with someone like Ben Brothers, send him measurements, send him pictures, and him come up with something like that. And obviously this one's got shibby on it, but you could go and get your name put on it if you wanted to. You can put shibby on it if you want to. I'll be honored if you did that, to be fair. So work-wise, I've been getting this all enclosed. So I just added all this. As you can see, the other stuff down there, it finishes. I've extended it all the way to the top now, so that's good. I'm gonna extend from here up to the top and from about here all the way up as well, and eventually close all this in. So it's all freaking happening, guys. Oh, how can I walk past the thing that just turned up? Turbo just turned up, so I'm going to crack that open now, have a look and make sure she's the right one. New turbo! Super stoked. Again, I got to extend a huge thank you to the guys from Pulsar for getting this sorted out. Just put it down super nicely. But what a delivery day, guys. Epic delivery day. Oh my god. Days like this are really good. I'm still waiting on some other stuff to be delivered, but overall, really good delivery day. I'm waiting for some videos from overseas as well with the Corvette situation, because the clutch has been delivered, the motor's been delivered, and all the other little bits we pretty much need. So the progress on the Corvette's gonna start happening, and like, it's only 3 weeks, guys, until Drift Week. So, you know, he's only doing a motor swap, so it's not like a big deal, but, you know, probably take him a day or two to swap it all over. But, you know, we still want to get it going sooner rather than later. We even had a little chat about potentially going and testing the car at the Freedom Factory, guys. So we will see. The guys doing my car is friends with, you know, some of the guys. So Dr. Tunamore, if you guys watch Cletus, Dr. Tunamore is going to be tuning my Corvette, which I'm pretty excited about, and I'm pretty comfortable with. And then, yeah, we'll potentially go to Freedom Factory to test the car if things line up. But yeah, so see if we get up to any other things in this vlog. Probably catch up again in the morning and continue on this with this vlog, because we want to get this done and down and out of here, get 90 back up on the hoist so we can fit this. Actually, I'm going to pull this out of the box quickly while I got you guys. Guys, check that out. That is so cool. Let me try and put it down somewhere if I can. I'll put it down. See these little flaps? So they're little flaps that open up and let oil in, but then obviously don't let oil out. These nice little worlds on here. Genuine Tommy. Best thing about buying genuine stuff and getting cool things, genuine Tommy sticker that I'm going to be able to run on the JZX90. JZX90 is honestly chock-a-block with genuine and OG stuff. I'm very stoked about that. Don't even say a word about the turbo. I like my Pulsar turbos, and honestly, I know someone that just blew up a Garrett, and you know, then you're talking about 3-4 grand versus like 1,500 bucks for a turbo like this. And Obviously, I've had bad luck with this one, but I've had pulsars in the past that I haven't had any dramas at all with. So yeah, I wouldn't take what's going on here as an example of what they do, because normally they are phenomenal. So anyway, we're gonna get onto a lot of this tomorrow, finishing off this Z and sort of showing you guys over the start and finish of the job and how we're doing it, and potentially getting this turbo on. And I don't know, there's so much to do, honestly. There's so much to do, so little time. Loving it. All right, folks, I ended up getting busy. I ended up doing another whole section. You can't see me right now. Another whole section of my garage. What I did is actually took some of the stuff off the bottom, and it gives me an extra like 1.5 feet or so. And what I'm planning to do is add more shelving on this side up against the fence, and it's actually going to open, it opens this area up. Obviously you can't tell right now because there's crap everywhere, but you know, obviously I could only use it up to here before, where now, you know, I can really sink everything right back to the wall and use all of my available land that I've got. And I'm thinking if I do some cabinetry and shelving all down there, and obviously cover it so it can't get wet or anything, or even, you know, just pile stuff in there that doesn't matter, you know, do a shelving for all my metal. Actually, I don't want that to get wet either, but basically my idea is I'm going to create shelving all the way along. I'm basically going to keep it that height all the way, run it to the top, and I think it's going to be way better in here. I'm going to fix my Betty's Custom Works one and start fixing up my other hanging things, but basically tomorrow, if I have time, I'll do the other two, start taking all the slats out of the bottom as well. And I don't know, I'm pretty happy. Been a real busy day. I've been doing a lot. I think tomorrow Nick's obviously going to finish off the 350, and I don't know if we're going to have a chance to get onto the 90 tomorrow, but I'm hoping the power steering is going to come back for Adam's car. If the power steering comes back for Adam's car, we're taking it drifting. So we'll see what happens there. And I'm gonna go have some dinner. And then I'm gonna, well, I probably should clean up then go have some dinner. Either way.
Getting there. Hard to tell under there. That's all the way up to the top. Second section up to the top. Like that. Next on car stuff. And then now he's adding up here. Why are you adding up here?
Huh?
Why are you adding up here?
Stops the sun coming through, stops vision over our back fence, which is an issue. Now the storms took out the trees, so yeah, you've got to enclose the bit next to it as well, here where the shed is.
Yeah.
Going to enclose that all around the top, and it's also going to stop rain shear coming in, and I'm going to do the same all down that side eventually to stop the rain from bouncing off the roof and coming in.
Oh yeah.
Then
how am I going to climb onto the roof to jump in the pool?
Well, you're going to have to find a different way.
Put a little door in there.
You're going to have to find a different way.
Might finally get to buy a ladder.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, just climb straight up the back of the roof or whatever. But no, it hasn't been very vloggy. Nick's still going hard. Go see where Nick's up to on the 350.
Did you film before?
What time is it?
I just gone 12, and I only know that because Blink tickets just went on sale, and I just bought some for us.
Okay, you're filming over there.
No, I'm not.
But yeah, I guess go see where Nick's at. Well, we just had the radiator for the 370Z delivered, which I'm excited about. I'm hoping the other welding stuff comes today, because Nick should be done with this 350 today. Then the 90's back on, and we can get on to fitting the turbo and stuff. And yeah, I guess
have a second car for nighttime. So while we're all trying to be in productive moods, I thought, because we ordered a bunch more containers, I thought I'd go through all of these and organize them. Was undoing that one and actually dropped it because I'm using the S13 to balance, fell down. Luke's mad because I did that. Yep, that is a crack and line scratches in the carbon door. So I'm in a lot of trouble for that. Plus side, it is the one that he put stress marks in when he leant on it. But yeah, so while I just did a lot of damage, let me tell you about our deal that we have going on. For every $50 you spend in store, you go into the draw to win a Powtune Digital Dash. Every Drift Week item purchase, so the stickers or the shirts, gets you a bonus entry. We are going back over for Drift Week, so it's very fitting for that. And yeah, please help replace that.
All right, guys, somewhat of a not finished product, but definitely looking much better. I think you'll agree, a lot of the time when I'm filming, I'll point in this direction and I'll glare the camera out, and it makes it really hard to vlog for you guys because of the sun coming in. Now, my plan is to somewhat fully enclose this now. I am gonna run them along that side as well and block it in. I'm gonna go a little bit higher with this one. Then I'm intending to put cabinetry and things on this side. And then on this side, I've gone ahead and I've started adding some there, which is at a nice height, I think, same height as the gutters. And that's all you could see from the road anyway. So that's all I was stressed about. I don't really want people seeing my stuff from the road. And that is high enough to block people seeing my stuff. And then I'm also gonna run it across there as well, just so it looks nice and neat and rain won't come through that gap. And then yeah, like I said, I'll enclose the whole lot down to that end, and then I'm going to do something across the front as well. This hasn't been the greatest vlog from a sense of, you know, not a lot of car stuff going on. Dick's been on the 350. I'm waiting on a few things to finish this situation off. Obviously we need to do the turbo in tomorrow's vlog, and we've got Archie tonight, a whole bunch of stuff going on. So I need to smash this edit out for you guys and get it up. If you're watching this on Thursday, I just edited it and posted it. So come down to Archie and watch, have a good time. Yeah, I don't think Nick does a whole lot left on this to do here, or that's his plan anyway. I'm more than happy for him to do the whole lot here, but he really wants to get onto the 90 as well. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks heaps for watching. If you haven't already, Powtune Digital Dash, every $50 you spend, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the deal. Yeah, let us know what you think of, you know what I mean? It's like 2 foot of extra space, I guess. And then I'm obviously gonna use it to store stuff. It's gonna make it so I can walk through here. Obviously that rack's going back on my trailer and whatnot. So it's gonna make my space a lot more usable. I'm gonna have to get a few more lights in here because I don't have as much natural light coming in, but it's actually more breezy now, which is weird. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out, see you in the next one.